welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kayla and I'm here to serve you some literary makeup goodness on this fine Thursday. So I am pre-filming, of course, because the spring is coming. The spring semester is quickly approaching, and so I'm pre-filming so I have some stuff to edit while I'm away. So today for Makeup Monday, it is Zenith week. The highly anticipated Sasha, Alsberg, Lindsay, Cummings collab book, Zenith, the first in the Androma saga, is coming up. So I decided to do some Zenith-inspired makeup today. So this is the cover, and I'm going to try and create a look based on this. We have a lot of blue, a lot of purple, and I think I have some ideas of what I want to do, but we are going to put it together to make a really awesome Zenith look for a celebration of the release of this book. Moisturized as always. There will be a product list in the description down below as usual. So the last Makeup Monday that I did was Shadow and Bone, and I did my face first. So today I'm going to do it how I normally do my makeup, which is eyes first. So I'm going to start with my eyebrows. Eyebrows are typically the first step I do in any makeup look, just drawing them on. So we're going to start combing through the brows. Okay. Okay. Really defining my shape first. This is the Eyelure brow pencil in the shade dark brown, number 10. It's like a waxy kind of pomade stick pencil. And I really want to define my tail and fill in my tail. And then here. And a little bit around this little arch bend. Okay. They're B+ eyebrows, but they're eyebrows nonetheless. So now that we've done eyebrows, we're going to get into the actual eyes. And to do that today, we are going to be dipping into a couple different palettes that I am very excited about. We are using 3 different palettes. We'll be using the Dream Street, Kathleen Lights, and ColourPop, the Morphe Zodiac palette, and the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette right here. So yes, as always, we're going to take the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Pro palette and a fluffy brush. This is my good old friend who's always a mess, and dip these 2 nudes together to create my perfect transition shade right here in the crease. We're not doing like a mochi eye. We're not doing a smoky eye today. We're not doing a cut crease. We're just going to play around in some color a little bit. If you could not find the shades that we're going to be using later in this thing, the bottom left is kind of the direction we're headed in today, and I'm super excited about it. Alright, those are our transition shades. So I think the way I want to start this look out is with a color base like we did with Shadow and Bone, to kind of start us bleeding into what we're going to look like. So I think I'm going to take my Packer brush, my Shadow C brush from e.l.f., and I'm going to go into this blue color right here, this royal blue, and just start patting it onto my eye, all over my lid. I think the cover for Zenith is super beautiful, and I've been like dying to play with actual colors, so I'm very excited to create this look. So I'm going to fluff this out because I don't want this very harsh like shadow line. So I'm just going to dab a little of the blue onto my fluffy brush and blend throughout my crease and up a little bit. And these shadows, because they're such bright colors, are going to be a bit more patchy, so they're going to take a bit more layering and a bit more blending to really get the flawless look required. So this is our blue base for this look. It's not going to look like this for long, I promise. So I am just like totally playing around with the shadow here. I'm going to go back into the Morphe palette and take the Morphe Zodiac palette, sorry. And take this purpley shade right here. We're just gonna, I kind of want to dab this in the middle and see what happens. So again, the Shadow C brush, that purple. And so this is the foundation layer. This is the shadows that we're going to be using. This is the shadow layer, and we're going to add a glitter layer over it. And also course some other colors through it to create some really pretty blending and make this more of a glam look. So I'm just taking this shadow brush and packing it with this purple and just layering it, tapping it, and patting it into the center of my lid. So there's kind of a divide between the blue and the purple. So this is my base level of shadow that I have here. So next I kind of have this very stark transition shade from my lid to my brow bone. So I'm going to kind of lighten that up and soften it, but I'm not going to use like a nude. I'm going to use another color because remember our end goal is this like dark and stormy purple blue thing. So I'm going to go back into this palette and right in here, this is again Morphe Zodiac, this turquoise shade. And the reason I'm being like very generous with these shadows is this Morphe Zodiac palette for some reason is not as pigmented as the Jaclyn Hill palette, and that's the only other Morphe palette I've tried. And so this is the kind of shaded out look that we're looking for, but my purple got a little bit lost. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my Dream Street palette, and we're going to be using two shades on this one. Remember, I'm keeping my clean fluffy brush to kind of blend and smooth out any harsh lines. I'm going to cover the top half with this turquoise shade to start getting a little bit of shimmer in here. Ooh, and this is very deep turquoise, and that is shade Kaleidoscope. I really like this shade a lot. So we used like pretty, they were metallic shadows, but they came out not as vibrant and punchy as they could. Hello. So they didn't come out as vibrant, so that's why we're going to go back in with glitter shades. Okay. So yeah, this is our turquoise look. It does right now look a little bit like I have a black eye. So now we're going into the lovely Morphe Pro palette with Jaclyn Hill, and we are going to start using the fun shades. So this is where we're going to be using the packing brush in high quantities. So I'm going to take my Shadow C brush by e.l.f. and just, this is a new setting spray slash priming spray, and this is Aroma Water. And is from Lush Cosmetics again. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this blue shadow and we're just going to really press her into this part, my inner corner of my lid, kind of sculpting out the shape of my shadow. And do you see how like bright and intense this is? Again with the glitters, highly recommend wetting the brush or concealer. Concealer works great. But I didn't put concealer on this because we laid the foundation of shadow. If I put concealer over it, I wouldn't have needed to even use the shadow in the first place.
So, I'm going to do the outside of my lid as well, the outer corner. I'm leaving the middle blank
Wow, this is a lot of blue on my eyelids. Again, this is not a daily wearable look. Few of these are going to be daily wearable looks. I apologize. So, re-wetting, because we are going to go in back into this palette and right here. I'm going to take this purple shade and just pack this into the center of the lid, and this is so pretty. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, so we're just going to layer it right into the center, and we'll go back in a minute and blend. So we are going to blend out our edges right here with our clean brush. This is just the fluffy end of the brush that came with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm just going to blend through to make sure there's an even color distribution but still a defining shape. So this is what I have here to work with. Love it. So this is just another kind of blendy transition that we're going to do, and this is with the Super Shock Shadow from ColourPop, the Ultra Glitter in the shade Revolution, and it's like a nice purpley shade. I'm literally just going to take my finger and just dab it right over the purple that I had in the center of my lid, maybe a little bit more because you can never have too much glitter in a galaxy look, and just dab it right in there. So one more quick thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this shade, I believe this is Mermaid Boy right here, this iridescent, like purpley kind of, it's like iridescent purple, white, and blue, and I'm just going to sprinkle this into the inner corner of my eye, again with my finger. Sometimes these glitter shadows or these iridescent shadows do better, like you get a better blend than you would with a brush. And that's just going to highlight the inner corner of my eye. I think it's kind of perfect. It is this nice iridescent like green undertone that really kind of brings the whole green, blue, and purpleness together of this galaxy look. Yes. And why the heck not? We're gonna also going to use the shade Mermaid Boy to highlight the brow bone. It's kind of just a really nice galaxy shade. So yeah, this is pretty much it. I'm going to take my clean end of my fluffy brush and just again blend the brow bone highlight with the main shadows. So I already have some on my lower lash line. There's a lot of fallout, so I'm just going to take a makeup wipe, run it under this weird like transfer. That's another thing with these colors, they're going to transfer a little weird. You're going to find traces of blue where you never even thought about putting blue. If you can see, there's already a little bit of purple under my eye, but that's really, I kind of think, the accent color of this look. So I'm going to go back into my Morphe palette, and with my very, very fine fluffy brush, this very fine tipped fluffy brush, I'm just going to take this. I lost all my excess. Blow off the excess, and right into the roots of my lashes, blend this color all the way across. So yeah, that's the eye look for Zenith. I'm gonna prep the bottom half of my face using my ColourPop, my Lush facial spray. I'm gonna try and keep it away from the eyes that are already done though. And I know the eyes look a little weird right now because I don't have any like lashes or liner or mascara on, but it's all good. So again, using my NYX Honeydew Me Up facial primer with the flecks of glitter, my Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in Warm Natural across my nose, my lip, one dot here, one dot here, down my nose, and 1, 2, 3 across my forehead. Going to wet my foundation brush. Okay, I'm not going to conceal today. I'm giving my face a bit of a break from concealer because concealers can be super harsh. And I'm going to contour with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, the powder contour in the shade Light Medium, cool toned contour again, up here, and down. Wow, this is really excellent. The cool toned contour. I think if you do a look like this, your face is never going to really be the eye catcher. It's going to be your eyes, so that's why this doesn't really require a ton of explanation. Basically, foundation, your regular contour. I went for a cool toned just because this look is super cool toned. So I laid a foundation for my highlight using the Carly Bible and BH Cosmetics Deluxe Edition palette. I really am mainly going in with my Morphe R12 fan brush and this lilac highlighter, and just kind of laying it on, and I'm also going to dust some white over it just to really make it pop and really cool and galaxy. I'm going to off camera do my lashes and my mascara and my liner, and then we'll wrap the whole look up with a lip today. Okay guys, so we have lashes and wings on. The wings are as well as the lashes. For some reason my lashes don't want to go in the same direction. These ones, I don't know what they're doing, but they're out to play today. They're very intense. I think they're kind of perfect for this look. My wing, this one ended up a bit wavy, which is interesting. Even though I was going for more straighter wings to kind of fit the cover a bit more. But I do still really like this look. I think the purple in the galaxy is really intense. And we're going to finish this up with a very daring lip. This is a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Havana. It is a purpley blue electric goodness. And we're just going to go for it, right? I mean, we went all this way. To not go all the way, I think, is a waste of a look. Ooh. I mean, okay. I have never worn this color before. Believe it or not, I don't have a lot of instances to wear this color. And I usually really like the soft matte lip creams, but this one is very patchy. Okay, this was a struggle and a half, but we got there. This is my look for the Zenith cover. The lip is very, very patchy and not flattering. I really like the eyes. I think this galaxy blue purple smokiness with the purple dimension on the center of the lid is really beautiful. I like the wings, I like the lashes. The foundation looks normal as always. This highlight is amazing. I love the lavender kind of snowy highlight, and I think my eyebrows are super on fleek. So I really, really like this look, and I think I kind of nailed it with the cover. The lips are a little too light of a purple, I will say. If I had a darker purple, I would have been there. But yeah, so this is my look to celebrate the release of Zenith by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, I think I did pretty good. Let me know what you thought down below. And if you think that this is kind of a good look to wear for like a Zenith release party. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more wacky makeup looks like this. And make sure to leave a comment down below if you enjoyed it, or if there are any book covers you want me to turn into a makeup look. Don't forget to check me out on social media. I'm on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Pinterest, and Goodreads as RoyReadingCo. And go be my friend on the interwebs. And I will see you guys soon for another one.